After the previous Tism report, I'd like to provide more context and bring some more information to the table. So to kick this off, I did reach out to Hidden Heroin, the Senate admin for Lio Convoy, to inform Lio that if he did have evidence proving that this is wrong, I would gladly retract the claim and admit to being wrong. That I'm not looking to smear the guy, for fuck's sake, I wouldn't even need to. I have 2 videos outside of my Tism Report series dedicated to his lies. One going over everything to do with Lio and the FCK shit, from start to finish, so far, of course, and another one going over his lies to do with the Jax call and people swinging him around and trying to threaten people with him. I have no need to throw false accusations out to have some kind of gotcha on Lio. Hidden did share this with Lio and then got back to me. So there are 2 things that I want to go over here. First, a comment that was posted that will provide some context, and then what Hidden said. Oh, I can explain the Furaffinity issue. Furaffinity has changed in the past few years to where it uses @ tags. It didn't used to use @ tags, so it is possible Patchwork put @/Lio Convoy without the slash on Twitter, and when they did the tag changes, it just automatically linked to that account. Hidden Heroin explained something similar to this. The proof regarding the Furaffinity account not being Lio's is kind of easy. You can see that the artwork was uploaded in 2020 and the actual account was created in 2021. What happened here is that Patch put down Lio's ad on Twitter as @Lio Convoy in the description, and when the account was eventually created, it linked up with that automatically. It's not Lio's account, it's some random dude's account that was made much later with the same screen name, but not by Lio. In fact, there's more fan art from Lio on recent days, I think 2023, by Lumi and Banana Cat, and neither of them tag Lio. You'd think that Lumi, out of all people, would tag Lio's Furaffinity if he knew he had one. Now that I've given you the plausible explanation from Lio's side, as Hidden is in a way speaking for Lio, I'd like to bring up Lio's Twitter accounts. Lio had a Twitter account named Lio Convoy 85 that was suspended in June of 2019. His Lio Man Bad Twitter account that he mainly uses now was made January of 2020. He didn't shill it to Senate until January of 2021. And Lio had another Twitter account named Lio Convoy that was suspended in March of 2021. Now the patchwork art of Lio that's on Furaffinity was made May 5th of 2020. The Lio Convoy Furaffinity account was made in 2021. So from what it seems, Patch put Lio's Twitter handle and it later connected to an account someone else later on made and named Lio Convoy. Again, Lio did have a Twitter account named Lio Convoy all in one. So Patch likely typed that Twitter account's ad in. Then the website changed how their tagging system worked, and the other Lio Convoy account that was made in 2021 took its place. Though I do find it just a little strange that he mentioned an Ink Bunny account when I didn't mention anything to do with that in my video. All things considered, this is one hell of a fucking coincidence that the post tag was replaced by a dude with the same name. A dude that also favored some degenerate shit from an account named Adult Baby Diaper Lover or ABDL Susie. But that doesn't mean that that's doodle tones, just that the coincidences, the parallels there are rather odd. So the accusation of this being the Lio we know does need more evidence behind it before we can go claiming something is fact. I'll keep looking into these accounts and keep you all up to date, but until then, I wouldn't take this claim seriously. Here at the Tism Report, we like to keep things to the point and direct as possible. And I do encourage you all, well, those of you who are adults, let me specify, the adults in my audience, to look into it yourselves, because regardless, it is a little interesting. And perhaps maybe even you guys could find something. I don't know, you guys point out a lot of shit in my comments I don't even think of. And a thank you to Hidden Heroin for helping me with clarification. With that said, if there's any more information found out about these accounts, I'll be sure to cover it. For additional proof that it isn't Lio Convoy, someone on Twitter, presumably I think a subscriber actually, and thank you for this, took the email account that Lio has publicly and tried to see if it was signed up on the website behind the Lio Convoy Furaffinity account, and it is not. I've also heard through the woodworks that someone did some IP related shit. I don't know the specifics of it. I saw a community post about it. I think it was a community post about it, but to see if it matched his IP. It apparently didn't. I don't know the specifics on it, so don't take that with 100% certainty, but I can guarantee you that his email account is not signed up on the website, so it's not his account. Some of you might be wondering about everything else that I went over in the video and their validity. The leaked Doodletones Excel sheet on the FCK server and the clip from Doodletones. Those are 100% real. Doodletones even admitted to the leaked clip being theirs on Twitter. Now, from what I've been recently informed of, Lio especially intends to claim that I'm bad faith and don't care about the victims. This is something that has been consistently said by multiple sources. And it's also insanely fucking ironic, considering he's done nothing but try to defend the adults who knew these people were minors at the time and said nothing. And he's working with two of them. This couldn't be written any better than the way it is now. He'll be claiming that I'm bad faith, likely by using my statements in the FCK server, which I've already gone over previously, the fact I didn't like the FCK before all of this, oh gee, I wonder why, or that I'm covering this as much as I am, my constant videos on the subject matter. The problem with that is, I'm not monetized. He can't say I'm milking this for money because I haven't made a penny off of this. My motivation as to why I'm making these videos and pumping them out is purely to get the information others have given me to you all because they want me to tell you all ahead of time because they're disappointed with Lio. This isn't something where it's just me and I want to well poison and not have you listen to Lio's side. I want to hear Lio's side out too. But at the same time, if I'm being told ahead of time and shown ahead of time that Lio does not intend to be honest, those same people showing and telling me these things want me to tell you all ahead of time. And I have no problem with that because lying, finger pointing elsewhere with red herring logical fallacy of, oh, they did this, or claiming I'm bad faith is not getting your side out. It's shifting the fucking topic and trying to attack credibility. He might even use the Furaffinity allegation to further claim I'm bad faith. Yet again, though, the problem with that is, unlike him, I clarify alleged. And unlike him, I'm willing to retract a claim if I'm informed that it's false. Lio has flat out lied numerous times already, like claiming Hopeless Peaches didn't know there were minors in the FCK server, or specifically his wording was, he doubted that she knew there were minors in there. Yet a day before that video, he heard her admit to him in call with a crystal flame that she knew Slimmers was a minor. That's just one of the lies he's told in the last 2 months. I can guarantee you 110%, unless he changes it last second, that he will be calling me bad faith because he can't actually address what I have to say in regards to the FCK or him lying late February to March. It's an easy cop-out, but it's not one that's going to work. Even if I was bad faith. If the claim is true, the claim is true. If the evidence is there, the evidence is there. Calling me bad faith won't change that. I've made my intentions very well known. If wanting people to see that community in its repeated pattern of hypocrisy whilst acting all high and mighty and the moral values they claim to have, something they've done for 4 years, even further than just 4 years ago, but my series goes as far back as 4 years, if that is bad faith to Lio Convoy, then what is good faith? Keeping you all out of the know? Out of the loop, uninformed, so that the audience can easily be lied to and misled? What about this makes it bad faith? A question we likely won't get the answer to because it's a buzzword thrown at opposition and hopes the surrounding audience won't listen. The art commentary community have used it that way for years now. And even the SEC have. It's a cowardice attempt to attack credibility when he could just prove that I've lied. Unless he can't. Then why claim I have? Again, cowardice attack at credibility.